Hey everybody, I'm going to do a very quick reading, but before I start this reading, um, a couple of things I do want to address. There has been a lot of negativity that is being attacked on readers, not just me, but a lot of readers. There has been a lot of people who've been negative. So, first I want to say that we give our time, our energy to give these free readings. And, for people to come onto our channel and leave nasty messages, especially if you're a divine feminine, that's not very divine at all. So I want to say that. I want to say that, and I want to make it clear. If you're doing that, that's not divine. The other thing that I want to say is that I have always been clear about the fact that I'm a three-party reader. I've had some people say that I'm obsessed with the karmic part, that I'm obsessed with the karmic. Here's what I need to tell you. I have not said this in the past, because I felt like, it really wasn't, anybody's business, but I feel like I need to go ahead and address this. A lot of the karmic readings that I do, it's because my viewers, my subs, request these readings. And because they request them, I accommodate that, okay? I accommodate that. It has nothing to do with the fact that I'm obsessed with the karmic, and that's the reason why I'm always reading on the karmic. It's because my viewers will reach out to me, they'll email me, and they'll ask me, hey, can you do a reading on this particular topic, okay? And so I'll do it, because that's just the kind of person that I am, okay? But what's happening is that negative people are then turning around and wanting to say that I'm obsessed with the karmic, when in fact it's not me that's obsessed with the karmic. I'm just trying to accommodate my viewers and my subs, okay? To be very honest, I have not done a reading on my DM or the karmic partner in over a month, okay? When I do personal readings, I pull up their picture and I charge and activate the cards to the picture to draw in their energy. It's a direct energy, okay? So clearly when I'm doing these videos, you don't see me doing that, because the matter of the fact is I'm doing it for the collective. I'm not doing it for myself, okay? If I was, doing that, pulling up my DM or pulling up the karmic partner and then reading, the karmic partner in my situation, then that would be obsessive. But I'm not obsessive because I haven't even done a reading on that karmic in over a month, okay? So the karmic readings that I'm doing, it's because people request them and I'm trying to accommodate them, okay? So, the negative comment about that, it was a bit, it was a bit ignorant, okay? It was a bit ignorant because you don't know what's going on behind the scenes. You don't know you don't know what I'm doing and who I'm trying to accommodate, okay? So to call me out and say that I'm obsessed and my channel is all about the karmic, is absolutely ignorant. First of all, I'm a 3-party reader. I'm not a 2-party reader. I do energy check-ins on the twins, but when I do my energy check-ins on the twins, I do bring in the karmic because I'm trying to see how the karmic influences that energy check-in. Now, when I do the energy check-in for the karmic situation, I incorporate the divine feminine and how the divine feminine's energy affects that relationship, okay? I'm a 3-party reader, so I'm incorporating all 3 people, okay? So, that is the kind of reader that I am. So if you are new to my channel, I want to explain that because I'm not a 2-party reader, okay? There are plenty of 2-party readers, okay? When I started this channel, I wanted to do something different. I didn't want to do what everybody else was doing, okay? And so that is what's different about my channel than most twin flame readers, okay? That is what separates me from the others, okay? I'm a 3-party reader. If I ever decide to be a 2-party reader, I will let you all know that, okay? But you have to ask yourself, if you are, if you consider yourself a divine feminine, do you think that it's divine to go on to a reader's channel and just be negative and throw jabs at the reader who is putting in their effort and their time to give out messages to the collective? This is something that we do. We give a lot of free readings to help the collective. For my specific channel, I'm doing it for 3-party situations, okay? So seeing these negative comments is absolutely ridiculous because, again, it's not always me who is deciding on these readings. It's me accommodating my viewers who ask for a specific reading, okay? So, I'm not going to change my method. If you feel like you do not like the fact that I'm constantly reading on the karmic, then all I can say is every channel has, an option to block. So, if you're just not feeling me, then block me, okay? If I'm not tapping into your energy, then, I'm not the reader for you. If my readings are not resonating with you, then, I didn't pick up on your energy. Doesn't mean that I never will, but for that particular reading, I just didn't pick up on your energy. But it has nothing to do with arrogance, and it has nothing to do with the fact that I'm obsessed with the karmic. I have not even done a reading on the karmic in my situation in over a month. Same with my divine masculine. If I was doing that every day, then of course that would be, obsessive, but I don't do that, okay? My readings are based on request, and I'm going to accommodate. I'm going to accommodate that, okay? So, if you're going to leave a negative comment, I'm going to remove it and I'm going to block you. Or I'm probably going to have a debate with you in the comments about it, okay? Because I'm going to defend myself. So I just had to throw that out there. Again, you need to take a very, very hard look at whether or not you're actually a divine feminine, because it's not very divine to go to a reader who is giving their energy and their time to help the collective just to leave a nasty message, okay? You know, that is wrong on so many levels. All right, so I just had to address that. So I'm gonna go ahead and do this reading. It was requested. Somebody wanted me to do a reading for those karmics who are actually cheating on the divine masculine, because there are some who are cheating on the divine masculine, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and look into that. That's not going to be for everybody. It's not going to resonate for everybody, okay? So if you don't resonate with that topic, then this is not the reading for you. But I do want to go ahead and accommodate the person who requested that reading, okay? So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to go ahead and pull a card, from the dark mirrors. Let's get an overall energy as to why the karmic partner, why they're cheating, or what has given them, what is their shadow side that is drawing them to, mess around behind the divine masculine's back, or to cheat on the divine masculine. What is the best message spirit to kind of give us a little bit of understanding as to why some of these karmics are doing that? Okay, so we have the temple of my body, okay? So let's go ahead and read this. It says, I feel I am not worth enough, okay? So the karmic partner feels like they're not enough, and that is probably one of the reasons why they are cheating, okay? It says, it says, my body is a temple of my soul. It has no secrets to me. So has no secrets to the karmic partner. This card is about darkness in the body. Culture can make us feel distance from what is our corporality. So many religions and customs, for instance, demise sex in many different ways, lacing it with guilt, and an assassin could lace food with poison. On the other side, we are collaborators in sharpening our body, hiding it, being shamed by it, selling it, giving it away for nothing. It happens when we accept an abusive relationship, when we refuse to respect the body of another, or more simply, when we do things like being too lazy to eat healthy. Our body is a temple. It cannot be defiled. We can take a shower, raise our chin, feel proud. It is our body. It is ours. So basically what this is saying is that, so number one, the karmic feels like, she doesn't feel like she's worth enough, okay? So this card is about the darkness of the body, okay? Where's it at? Where's it at? Because it was important. On the other side, we are collaborators in cheapening our body, hiding it, and ashamed of it, selling it, giving it away for nothing. Okay, it happens when we accept an abusive relationship, when we refuse to respect the body of another. So what I'm getting from this is that, first of all, again, the karmic partner doesn't feel like they're worth enough, okay? And so they're cheating because they feel like they are in an abusive relationship. And in an abusive relationship does not mean that it has to be a physical abuse. It can be mental abuse. Some of these karmics, the ones who are cheating, they're doing it because, you know, they're in a karmic relationship, okay? Because you have to understand that the divine masculine and the karmic partner are karmics to each other, okay? They're karmics to each other. So the karmic is feeling like, there's abuse in the relationship. Abuse, again, can come in many different forms. It could be, you know, the lack of affection, the lack of love, the lack of sex. We talked about this the other day. You know, I felt like a lot of divine masculines and karmic partners were not sleeping with each other. There's no passion, right? There's no intimacy. So what I'm getting from this card is that, you know, the karmic partner doesn't feel like they're enough, and they feel like, you know, there is abuse. There's the abuse of, you know, not feeling worthy, okay? Not feeling worthy, feeling like, again, feeling like they're missing out on passion and intimacy, and you know, some of these karmics are missing that, and they're wanting it. So because of it, they are seeking it elsewhere. And I said that in that reading. I said it in that reading in the last energy check-in for the karmic situation. I said that, you know, a lot of them are probably, you know, seeking attention elsewhere. And this card is basically confirming that, you know. They're wanting to get it from somewhere because they're not getting it from divine masculine, okay? So that is the reason why they are cheating, okay? So let's see, how does this make them feel? You know, how is this making the karmic partner feel? How does this make her feel? How is this making the divine, how is this making the karmic partner feel? How is it making the karmic partner feel? she's clearly cheating because she's not getting the intimacy and the passion from the person that she's in the relationship with. Panicky, terrified, petrified, and anxious. So, you know, they're terrified. They're terrified, they're petrified, and anxious. So because of it, you know, they're seeking, you know, this passion elsewhere, because again, they're not getting it from the relationship that they're in. What else, Spirit? What else? Grief. We actually had this the other day when we were talking about that, reading, okay? It has them heartbroken, okay? It has them heartbroken and sorrowful. So because, you know, they are anxious, terrified, petrified, sorrowful, and heartbroken, this is the reason why, you know, they are seeking, you know, to go out and cheat, because they're missing it in the relationship. So this is the reason why they're going out to cheat, okay? So let's go ahead and pull just a few tarot cards. Let's see what else. Spirit, for the karmic partner that is cheating, what else can you tell me about this, Spirit? What else can you tell me about this, Spirit? For the karmic partner that is cheating, what messages do you have? What messages do you have? Okay, so with the divine masculine, this is how they feel. They feel like they're in a mental prison, okay? So they go out and cheat, okay, because this is coming up in the reverse. So the reason why they go out and cheat is because this is how they feel with the divine masculine, okay? For the ones that are cheating, this is not going to resonate for everybody, okay? They go out and cheat because it helps them to get out of this mental prison, okay? So they're seeking, you know, love somewhere else, okay? Because there's no hope for love with the divine masculine, okay? So they're wanting this, but they're not getting it from the divine masculine, okay? The Ace of Cups, this is what they're wanting, but they're not getting it from divine masculine, okay? So they go out and cheat so that they're not in a mental prison, because they understand that there's no hope in that situation, you know? It has them, you know, feeling grief, okay? It has them feeling grief. What else, Spirit? What else? So again, they cheat because they want to lay down the burdens that they have with divine masculine. You know, the feelings of, you know, the abuse, you know, the mental abuse, all right? Because they feel like it's mental abuse with the divine masculine, so they cheat so that way they can feel better about themselves. Okay, you know, it's a temporary way to lay down the burdens that they feel in their relationship. Okay, Queen of Pentacles, this is always my karmic card. You know, I feel like by doing this, it's the only way to make them feel grounded, okay? Because otherwise, they're feeling like they're in a mental prison and they're burdened, all right? So, you know, by going out and cheating or getting intimacy from somebody else, it helps them to feel grounded. Makes them feel like, you know, makes them feel like a queen. Maybe whoever it is that they cheat with makes them feel like a queen. We have strength in reverse. So, you know, they don't have the courage. They know that the situation is hopeless with the divine masculine, but they just don't have the courage to walk away from it, okay? They don't have the courage to walk. They don't have the strength and courage to walk away from it, okay? So they stick with the relationship, but yet they go out and cheat to get themselves out of this mental prison, like I said. To get away from the burdens. They're really wanting love. They're really wanting love, and they're not getting it. It's hopeless. They feel like it's hopeless with the divine masculine. What else, Spirit? So the Six of Wands. The Six of Wands in reverse can be about arrogance, okay? Can be about arrogance. So they're doing it out of ego, okay? Out of arrogance and ego. Alright, so we have justice in reverse. So justice in reverse is, you know, they don't feel like there's justice between, you know, the divine masculine and her. You know, things are not balanced, and, you know, there's no justice. So they operate on their arrogance, okay? Page of Swords in reverse. So Page of Swords in reverse can be about gossip. It can be about, you know, it can be about manipulation, okay? So they do this, you know, to be manipulative, and they do it, you know, to, you know, I feel like, you know, I feel like they actually go around gossiping about divine masculine, and probably talk about how they feel abused, right? Feel mentally abused, and probably say, you know, again, slander, and you know, gossip about divine masculine, okay? I feel like when they're, you know, whoever it is that they're cheating with, they probably tell, you know, that person that, you know, he's not a good guy, he's mentally abusing me, things of that, you know, we have the Eight of Wands. It's in the upright position. So I feel like with the Eight of Wands, I feel like for the ones that are cheating, they're not really going to stop. They're going to continue to keep communicating with whoever it is that they're cheating with, and they're going to continue to, you know, keep the action going. Keep the action going. What else, Spirit? What else? So we have the Knight of Swords. You know, the Knight of Swords is somebody who is very hasty and makes hasty decisions. So they cheat because they're just making hasty decisions, okay? Making hasty decisions. The Empress in reverse, you know, things are not good in the situation with the Divine Masculine, okay? Things are not abundant, all right? You know, this card talked about abuse, all right? This is also about, you know, abuse, okay? So, mental abuse, all right? So, they keep the competition, you know, going. You know, it's a competition between the karmic partner, the Divine Masculine, and the person that they're cheating with, okay? So, I don't feel like they're going to stop doing that. I don't feel like they're going to stop doing that. This is going to be just a short reading. All right. Just going to pull a few more and then that'll be it. Last messages just to close this up, Spirit. Last messages just to close this up. So we have the Three of Pentacles and the Lovers in reverse. So making the decision, because the relationship between Divine Masculine and the karmic partner is not good, okay? It's not good. So they're making the decision to basically, you know, try to team up with, you know, other people, all right? To try to team up with other people. I don't feel like they're going to stop. You know, for the ones that are cheating, I don't feel like they're going to stop. I feel like they're going to continue to do this. So, you know, it's just going to, you know, be a matter of if Divine Masculine is going to, you know, find out about it and make decisions based on it. In fact, let's just